Arlington Mayor Jeff Williams, in his YouTube video about term limits, calls Arlington citizens who support term limits a small group of extremists that want to stop Arlington's momentum. These words demonstrate an entitled mayor who is trying to overpower, demean, and attack the citizens that support Proposition E. Arlington citizens are actively engaged in their civic duty for positive change.
Vote for Prop E!
I've lived in North Arlington's District 1 for 40 years. I strongly support a yes vote for Proposition E, the term limits proposition, that calls for limiting mayoral and city council terms to 3 consecutive 2-year terms and is retroactive. That is a potential of 6 years in office and is by no means extreme. Surveys prove that support for term limits is broad and strong across all political and geographic groups. Term limits are designed to ensure diversity and to separate money from politics.
Vote for Prop E!
I live in District 3. This proposition was taken to court to allow the term limits proposition to go forward. Regular citizens collected over 12,000 signatures in 10 weeks to ensure that this would be on the ballot on November 6th.
Vote for Prop E!
It appears that the mayor and city council are on a witch hunt to get the name of any city employee who may have had anything to do with getting signatures for our petition. They want them harassed until they quit or fired. Your mayor and city council have hired, at taxpayer expense, an outside attorney to sue team term limits. 1 out of 147 demands that they ask for in their suit is the name, phone number, addresses, past and present employers for every single person who helped get signatures for the petition. Please call the mayor's office. It's 817-459-6122 and ask the mayor how much money, how much of your taxpayer money have they spent on this outside attorney. The cost of the lawsuit is something that the mayor and city council should pay for personally, not with your taxpayer dollars.
Vote for Prop E!
I live in South Arlington. Arlington has a city manager form of government, and that means that the city manager actually runs the city, not the mayor, not the city council. If the city council is absent, that's no problem. If the mayor's not there, that's no problem. The city manager runs the city, not the mayor, not the city council. When city council members and the mayor leaves, the city continues to run smoothly because the city manager actually runs our city. Aren't we lucky to have such a city plan?
Vote for Prop E!
I live in District 3. The council took $50 million from Texas Tomorrow Fund to contribute to building Texas Live, which is primarily used by visitors, not citizens. It appears the council and mayor put tourist dollars ahead of its own citizens. For example, voters approved a new senior citizen center which have yet to be built or funded. The Bob Duncan Center needs building repairs, many roads need to be widened or repaved. $50 million could have gone a long way on those projects. The mayor and council also used these funds without voter approval.
Vote for Prop E!
I live in District 5. Multiple city council meetings from February to June have had over 50 citizens, some homemakers, doctors like myself, scientists and nurses, speak out to the council to stop new gas well drilling in South Arlington, closer than 600 feet from dwellings. The council and mayor have chosen to ignore over 1,400 peer-reviewed scientific papers about the dangers of pollution from gas wells and the hazards of having the wells less than 1,000 feet from dwellings. The current limit in Arlington is 600 feet, And the blast from a gas well can be up to 1,200 feet, yet the latest wells approved by the council and mayor are within 350 feet of the structures. The reason the setback is so important is illustrated by the recent fracking accident in Arlington on September 10th this year, 2018, where the leak was covered up until residents insisted the city call a special town hall meeting on September 19th. The City Council is responsible for stimulating economic growth, but they are also responsible for guarding the health and safety of our community. Prosperity should not be sought at the expense of our health and safety.
Vote for property!
Produced by Term Limits, who approve this message.